Hello, my dear students.
Hello, teacher.
Hello, Andrea. How are you today?
I am great, and you?
Fine, fine. I had a good day. And Nylon, how are you today?
I'm fine, teacher, and you?
Fine, fine. That's an excellent day. Okay, my dear students, today we are going to start with questions. For example, for Carolina, Andrea Carolina. Uh, What what do you think English is difficult language to learn?
I think that the English language is a very easy because the structure or no sé cómo se dice conjugaciones
For grammar, maybe, or
for the
this
grammar in English is a very simple. Is very specific rules
yeah.
and nothing less. And you can speak very quickly if you study so much. So
Okay,
yes,
excellent. What is your favorite way to practice your English?
I practice with the series. Uh, I ¿cómo se dice? Eh, ¿Cómo se? Ah, ok, ya me acordé cómo se, la palabra se me había ido. I listen the series in English and
Okay.
read the translate. So and I hear uh, music in English so much. So
Listen to music.
yes.
Okay, excellent. For you, Nailin, what is your favorite way to practice your English?
I I occasionally or generally listen to music too much. So I practice listening to music and watching series or videos or videos in other languages but with English subtitles.
Yeah.
And I also like what share. No mentira. Buscar. I don't know how to pronounce it.
Search?
Search. I occasionally share videos to learn vocabulary, or I follow a channel in which I can see different videos in the different English level, and
Mm-hmm.
I practice my listening and improve my vocabulary.
Yes, excellent. What is the most difficult thing about English, in your opinion?
In my opinion, the pronunciation of some words, because English have some rules, but some words don't follow these rules. So sometimes we think that a word is pronounced that on one way, but is totally different.
Okay, but there are phonemas that doesn't exist in Spanish. Yeah, this is the
Yes.
most difficult. Okay, I agree with you. Okay, 90s? Yeah, 90s. Tell,
Hello, teacher.
hello,
Good
how are you, 90s?
afternoon. Um, Lily Sap, teacher, because the Wednesday diet, two people, two persons very important to me. My boss, that is the father of my best friend, and
Okay.
a, uh, close friend. Then it's a really difficult moment for me.
Okay, okay. Don't worry, don't worry. Okay, 90s,
Uh,
the
this is the
topic.
reason. That
Sorry.
yes, yes. This is the reason that I don't connect the last Wednesday. And
Okay, I understand. Perfect. And in this class, the topic is about your English. Uh, what is your favorite way to practice your English? Naidis?
I love to watch movies, and I try to practice with the K application because I consider I can watch and listen the some sentence. Then is a good application. Also, I love to read audiobooks. I
Mhm.
I like read them. It's a good way.
Excellent, that's interesting. Hello, Jennifer, how are you today?
Hi, teacher. I'm sorry to be late.
Okay, don't worry. Do you think English is a difficult language to learn, Jennifer?
Mm, with the pronunciation, for me, no. It's more like speak or writing.
Okay, okay,
But yes, this is the most difficult for me.
okay, excellent. What do you think you will be able to do in English in the future?
Able? What is the meaning of able?
Um, Ser capaz, to be able.
Like lo que puedo hacer en el futuro con el inglés.
Exactly.
Okay. Well, a lot of things,
Mm,
like maybe uh, a translate. I work with translator is the
okay.
name of the profession. Teach like a teacher. Um, and maybe
For
in
example, there are interesting master for translate.
yes,
Yeah.
yes. The people had do a exam, a special test for be a translate interpreter. I don't know how do you say
Hmm.
interpreting. This is
Yes.
the name exactly, the exactly name of that profession, and also um, maybe a gift like in a foreign country, como
Okay.
guía turístico
Okay.
for foreigners.
Okay.
With the languages or English, we can do a lot things.
Yes, yes, I agree with you. That's interesting. Um, for Andrea Carolina, what the same question. What do you think you will be able to do with English in the future?
I think that is a tool very important for the work or for any job. So one moment. Uh, one moment, teacher.
Okay, okay, don't worry. Nelly, what is your opinion about this topic? What do you think we'll be able to do in English in the future?
Mm, mm, well, how can I say aparte de?
Mm, aparte de beside?
Okay, beside to have a word like mentioned the main Jennifer, I think that the knowledge of English I will have in the future. I think that I could I will access to more information because Well,
Okay.
I follow many page or many people um, that write their their post in English or other languages. So I like read it. Sometimes I have to take this posts and translate to understand. But if I will have more knowledge, I could read it easy. So I think that is
Exactly.
one opportunity or one thing that I will be able in the future.
Okay. Or now about different culture, for example, it's very important to know in a specific language, no non-translate in a specific language. It's very interesting. Okay, I agree. It's very interesting your option. And and now Andrea Carolina now is here or not?
Yes, teacher. Eh,
No.
Same question.
Yes, yes, I think is. I would like to know your opinion about the English in the future for you.
Yes, the English is very important for any job. Is when you need or want know about different culture or different I don't know culture or a specific ¿cómo se dice tema?
Topic?
Topic, the English or the ¿cómo se dice científico?
Scientific knowledge, for example.
Scientific knowledge, the
Today there are an interesting activity for specific topics of science, for example,
so
in that class.
the most advanced
Uh,
the technology or medicine is in English. So you need to learn about this language for know this topic. So for me, it's very important for this thing.
Okay, excellent. I agree. It's very important to know different topics, different language, or specific information about science, about technology, about, I don't know, math, history. There are an interesting topics that is necessary to know other language, but in this moment, not only in English. It's necessary to know a lot of language, for example, Germany or Italian. Uh, you are very, my students, we are very young. It's very important to know other language, not only English. It's very interesting to think in the future to learn other language for your future. Jennifer, you do you like to participate in that topic or not?
Yes, teacher, ya, ya participé. Ay, ¿cómo se dice?
Uh, but I think that you need to say the other opinion. I think maybe
Um,
or not. Your microphone is
yes,
on. Okay.
yes, teacher. Yeah, you're right. We need to learn another languages.
Okay. What
Even
other language do you like? What other?
well, next to learn English, I would like to learn French because the French is one of the most important languages um, in the commerce. I don't know, the business,
The business, yeah.
like a country's potentials,
Yeah.
or Chinese, Mandarin. I don't know how do you say. Um,
Mandarin, but
eh,
it's a little complicated, no?
yes, no, no. This is the most difficult even for me.
But
Yes,
but for
but in the
you, it's
future,
easy to learn other language for you?
um, yes,
Okay.
because for example, I like a lot of anime,
Okay.
and even just see, uh, I can understand a little bit,
Mm,
some words, so I had a very good listening,
okay.
and the pronunciation for me it's good. but the
Okay.
writing and the other
Oh,
languages is a
yeah.
little difficult.
Yes, yes, but that's interesting. Mandarin is the most interesting language around the world for business specific. Okay, excellent. Okay, my dear students, the activity for today, I shared the article about changing ideas of beauty. It's an interesting. Okay, you can see where is my. Mm, okay, you can see my screen.
Yes.
Or okay.
Yes.
Okay. This is an interesting topic, sharing ideas about of beauty. Look at the photo and discuss with the class. With, do you think she's beautiful? What makes someone attractive? Do you know why her skin looks like this? What is your opinion about this girl, Andrea Carolina? Do you think she's beautiful?
Yes, it's a very beautiful. I see the the different the skin, but it's a I don't know, o sea, la pérdida de la melanina no tiene que ver con la belleza de la persona, o sea, entonces, yes, it's a very beautiful girl.
Okay, what makes someone attractive? Do you think she's attractive?
Yes, me too.
Okay, yes, excellent. And Nelly, what do you think about this girl? Do you think she's beautiful?
Yes, she is beautiful. So
Okay,
because the her skin problem doesn't make she less beautiful.
okay, excellent. Do you know why her skin looks like this?
I know this problem like vallenato. I don't know what is the real name. I listen or hear it here, but I don't know what is the correct name of this.
It's the same that maybe Michael Jackson. It's vitiligo. Yeah.
Vitiligo, yes.
Yes.
I hear
Okay. Jennifer, do you think she's beautiful?
Yes, teacher. I think that the beauty is hmm, I don't know how do you say. Mm,
Stereotype.
yes. It's like a subject, o sea,
Yeah,
como
exactly.
subjetivo.
Yes.
Because for me, when I see another girl who have this special condition,
Mm-hmm.
or maybe one eye to it's had color to the other one, uh,
Mm-hmm.
or maybe like scars.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, I think that the other women are beauty, but personally, mm, it's a little double moral.
Yeah,
Maybe
excellent.
it's a double moral because yes, I really think that all the women are beautiful, but if that condition, um, if I had that condition, I um, I felt, I don't know how do you say,
Mm-hmm.
me sentiría.
Fail. Yeah,
It's,
I feel
I felt a little
strange.
maybe strange, or maybe uncomfortable,
Oh yeah.
or with afraid, or for that reason I said it's double moral, because I know that
Yes.
other women is beautiful, but if if I had that condition, for me it were a terrible maybe and not security.
Yes, excellent. I love your argumentation about that topic. And now I try to read this part, and she expressed your feeling about that condition. That's an interesting point of view. Okay, Nidis, please help me with read the article.
Okay, Chantal Brown Young was not born with vitiligo, but it
Vitiligo.
vitiligo, but it has made her famous. She is the first supermodel with the skin condition, which causes areas of skin to lose their color. Chantal was born in Toronto, Canada. At the age of 4, she started to develop patches of,
Mhm.
of wild skin and was diagnosed with vitiligo. No
Vitiligo.
one
Mhm.
vitiligo. Okay, vitiligo. No one really knows why 1% of people have this skin condition, and there is not real cure.
Cure.
Cure. At school, Chantal was bullied for being different. The other kids often called her a cow because of the way her skin looked. Look, looked. She moved school. Looked. She moved school several times and finally left school at 7 and 16 from now on. She decided she would be proud of her skin. She posted photos of herself on Facebook and was spot, spotted by a Canadian YouTube star, Shannon Badram, who asked her to be in a music video. It was while she was doing that her really big break happened. Tyra Banks asked to her to be an American Next Top Model, and she didn't win, but she had become famous. Her
Famous.
profession famous. Her professional name now is Winnie Harlot, and she has a
Nearly.
nearly 3 million of followers on Instagram. Little by little, she is changing people ideas about what beauty is.
Excellent. Okay, excellent. What is your opinion, Nayland? In this case, she talked about the difficulty at the school. This is a common problem for the young people because if you are different, was a problem at the school. What is your opinion?
Yeah, I think that when I was in the school, I suffer bullying.
Okay,
Yeah,
yeah.
why?
Why?
Because I wear some glasses.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's something funny because it's normal to use glasses when you have visual problems, big but the kids don't understand it. This is the first problem. I think that the fathers or in the school have to teach or talk to the children about it that may be different is not a problem or is bad. Be different is just be different. All of us are different. We have different personality, different uh, uh, rasgos faciales o rasgos en el físico.
Sí, physical. Mm,
Difference, no?
yes, exactly.
Yes.
Physical difference or
So,
physical characteristics.
yes,
Yeah, yes.
it's normal to be different, and this condition not is caused for herself. It was just happened. So
Yes.
we have to be respetuosos,
Respectful.
respect respectful for this topic because we don't want to make feel bad the other people with
Yes.
our
For ex
comments.
for example, she said that the other students say that she's a
Oh,
coward. It's
yes,
terrible,
it's
terrible. But I think that it is normal at the school with the other students was very, very, mm, mm,
prudentes.
yeah, or it's difficult with the child this condition because all the people like can say it. I say, wow, what is different is very very complicated, but it's very important to make a reflexive about this topic. Okay, excellent. Other students, do you like to know your opinion about this the bullying?
Yes, my opinion is the problem is not the kids or the child, is more for the parents because when you born, you know the born with the como, o sea, como estos prejuicios. Tú no naces con esos prejuicios. Entonces, I consider that parents is a very problem with when you learn or when you yes when you parent you ¿cómo se dice? Te preocupas porque tus hijos o sea, no discriminen, no, o sea, como digo, si no lo enseñas, no va a haber estas dificultades en el colegio. Entonces,
The respectful is very important. The tolerance, to know the difference, to be comprehensive. I don't know. There are a lot of values for the young people, but with teenagers is very complicated. But for teenagers is very very sad this situation. For simple characteristics, for example, the glasses is the common. It's very common, but is difficult with the teenager. Nidis, do you like to share other opinion?
Yes, teacher, and I I going to talk about my experience about this topic because when I was 16, I was very um I very skinny. Then now after my song of during my pregnancy moment, I
Change your
I
body?
changed my body very so it was very different because I I passed to be a skinny and to be a fat woman. Dance. I don't think it's only in the school or this problem is not only to the young people or to the teenagers because I really was depressed for this topic. Now, right now, sometimes I don't like my body, but I trying to accept myself and also change my mind or to have new habits. But I think the or or self or self self-love is very important because I really hate in the past my body, my transformation dance is a difficult topic, but now I feel a little different. I am trying to do my best to look more more uh, I don't want to be or to have a perfect body, but I think the health is important. And to me there are two factors or two factors to do or to change my life again.
Okay.
And I am trying to do or to have healthy habits now right now. Is a difficult process, but is to your health. Then I take that decision because I all the time when I got out was in a party, or when I was to buy it clothes. Every time when I return to the shop or to the stores, I cried in my room. Then this is a bad experience, but I think it's better to do your best and to have self-love.
Okay, excellent. Thank you for sharing your opinion and your life. But I think it's the most important for all the people is uh, it's necessary to love my body all the time. The most important thing is your health. Your health is the most important. Okay, excellent. This part of the article is very simple, but I shared the difference of true or false of the article. This is a question for Jennifer. Chantel has always had vitiligo? Do you think it's true or false?
I think it's true.
It's true? Yeah? Or
I
no?
don't know. I don't remember.
I don't remember. In this part say that.
Yes. Ah, no, 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 no,
No.
no.
Yes.
No.
Okay.
She was
It's
not born with vitiligo.
yes, yes. It's is false. The first.
It's
Okay. The
false.
A.
Yes.
Yes. Excellent. The second. People who have vitiligo usually get better. Lucas, see the article.
Get better?
Yeah, get better.
Ah, people who have vitiligo usually
Get
get
better.
better. Like feel good or
Yes,
better
exactly.
than
Yes,
someone.
yes. But is
Um,
this problem have solution to resolve these issues or not?
no.
No, because in this part say that there is not real cure. Ex
Yes, it's like a condition for whole
yes,
life.
yes, exactly. Okay, Nailin, Chantel try to escape the bullies at school? What do you think?
True. I remember that he left the school, no?
Yes, yes. And she moved school several times and finally left. Exactly. Perfect. And Chantel become America's Next Top Model.
No, she is trying, but she don't win, no?
She
Didn't
didn't win. Yes,
did
exactly. Perfect. And now for 90s. 90s. She uses a different names for her work.
Yes, she is now called Winnie now.
Yeah, exactly. Perfect.
Uh,
Oh,
she has a different name. I think it's a good name.
she's very famous. Okay, excellent, my dear
An
students.
artist's name.
Yes, yes. Okay, the last part of the class is a presentation. This is a simple topic, but I think it's very important. The adverbs. You can see my screen, my slide, or not?
Yeah, it's like, no, no, no.
No, no.
No, I
I
continue
should.
No.
reading the
Okay. Okay, I
question.
change the adverbs. And now,
Yes, teacher.
okay, excellent. In this part is interesting, but I think that it's simple, but when I try to do an exercise, it's a little complicated exercise. The use of adverbs. I start with Andrea Carolina.
Yes,
Uh,
teacher.
please read the first part of the use of adverbs.
Use. Adverbs can be used to describe verbs. They describe how you do something. Example, she walked quickly. He sing nice. I don't know, nicely.
Nicely. I think it's a simple explanation about the adverbs, but for example, is the adverbs is describe the verbs, is the meaning of the adverbs, is the most important thing. But there are a lot of conditions. For example, in this part, say that nailing. Please read this part.
Form. You one. You can make many adverbs by adding "ly" to an adjective. Slow is slowly, loud is loudly.
Mhm.
If an adjective ending in white, change it to an
Okay.
I. I. Heavy is heavily. Funny is funnily.
Mhm.
Funnily.
Yes, finally.
Add, add a, a lie.
Mhm. Okay. Ali.
Physical is physically. Energetic is energetically.
Energetically, yeah, exactly. And this is simple to use to lead to or to change the vowel or for li. It's a simple, but the other part is for 90s, for irregular adverbs.
Okay, some adverbs are irregular and do not end in ly. These include good, well, she danced well, dance. Is hard, that is hard. He works hard. Fats, then also use the same fats. Fats, he run fats. Is an
Mhm.
example. Late, that also is writing is late, and an example is he arrived late.
Arrives late. Yes,
Arrives.
this is an irregular adverbs. The difference with the other adverbs is the use of li. For example, for good is well, and hard is not hardly, or fast is not fatly, or lately. Okay, this is the irregular. Exactly. Mhm.
Teacher, I have a question. There are only the irregular adverbs, or there exists more?
Yes,
There are
that's
more.
only some examples, but there are
Some.
other kind of examples. Um, in this part for Jennifer, please.
Okay. If the verb is followed by a preposition and an object, you can put the adverb in different place. He quickly walked to the shop. He walked quickly to the shop. He walked to the shop quickly.
Mm-hmm. Okay, in this part is different for the preposition. And for that reason, use the adverb in a different place. Is that in a specific? Okay. It's a simple, but I try to do some exercise about adverbs. It's very okay, interesting for adverbs. Oh, where is grammar? I shared this part. Okay, you can see the presentation, the examples. Okay, start with Jennifer. Jennifer, which sentences is not correct?
It's not correct. Okay, we worked hardly. They run quickly. The voice slept heavily. Not correct. I think that is the last one.
The last
The
one.
voice slept. Slept. Incorrect. Sleep exist. Existe sleep. Nunca lo había visto.
Yeah, it's in past.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
They run.
Okay.
Run is the past of run.
We work it.
Fail.
Okay, okay, don't worry. The next for Jennifer. The which verb can go in the space?
Verb.
Looks, walks, or seems. Very strangely. Look at the adverb.
Strangely.
Strangely.
Works, no. Maybe looks or seems.
For this exercise to think that look and seems is very similar.
Yes, it's
Yes,
like that girl.
but
Looks.
the other option to try to resolve that exercise is to select that if looks and seems is very similar, these are not correct words.
Ah, okay. When the answers are similar.
Yeah, yes, exactly.
Ah, okay. So walks.
Maybe. Yes, yes, because she looks and seems is very similar. Okay, excellent. And okay, for nailing.
My uncle will tell stories. My uncle tells me
Which sentences is correct?
stories. I think the last one.
The last one. Excellent. Perfect. And the next, what do you think? What word were in the space?
My Townsend always wore. Mr. Mr. Townsend always wore daily, fastly, carefully. I think it's the last one, carefully.
Carefully. Excellent. Perfect. And 90s. 90s?
Sorry, it's late.
Okay. Okay. Late, late, late. Excellent. Perfect. And 6. Which sentences is not correct?
It's not correct.
Yeah.
The first.
The first. Are
Wait,
you
wait.
sh-
Wait. The second.
The second.
Dance
No.
is the first. I was
The first. Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
you make
Okay.
me.
Politely, Anna. Yeah. Excellent. And for Andrea, Carolina,
Yes, we rated our friends.
our friends, remember the letter?
Happily,
This or this?
the second.
The second. Excellent. Perfect. And Jennifer, this music sounds
The last one, great.
the
This music
last one.
sounds great.
Excellent. Perfect. And it's not correct for Nayland.
It's not correct. I lonely walk around the park. We arrived at the school early. She kindly gave me. I think it's can the last one. Kindly, I never heard it.
Is the
Correct. I lonely walk.
is the first. Is the not the not is the first. I think
The
teacher
first, yeah. Excellent.
because it's
And
the correct.
the last one for Andrea.
And we
It's not correct.
and, and not very strong. And the first,
The first,
I think,
energetically.
or the last.
Yeah, yeah, excellent. That is correct energetically. But last one, exactly. Perfect. Okay, my dear students, this exercise, when do you think about that verbs? Do you think it's easy? But when I try to resolve that exercise for use of English, there are a lot of difficulties to try to establish what is the best part to put that word. But it's interesting to practice in this part. Okay, for the last activity for the class, is an exercise about listening skills uh, for science. Okay, I shared my screen. Okay, perfect. Start.
Hey, I'm reading this really interesting
You can hear the audio?
Yes, teacher.
article about the human body.
Yeah? Well, we know all about that from biology lessons.
No, we didn't learn much at all at school. They're discovering loads more things all the time. Really amazing things. Did you know that only about 1/10 of the cells in your body are really you? The rest are bacteria.
What? I'm not really me.
No, of course you are you, but you also have millions or trillions of bacteria in you. No, they're mostly really helpful. Someone did an experiment to see if animals can live without bacteria, and he found that a lot of them died or had to have a special diet. Animals need bacteria to digest food, you see, so we're better off with bacteria.
Unless the bacteria are bad.
Unless they are bad, but they're nearly all good. Oh yeah, and going back to cells, do you know how many cells you have in your body?
Quite a lot, I'd say. A good few.
Yeah, but how many?
I don't know. I'm not mathematical.
7 octillion. That's 7 plus 27 noughts.
I knew it was a lot.
Okay, that's an amazingly huge number, almost impossible to imagine. But the really weird thing is that most of the atoms are empty space, just air or nothingness. And if you took out the empty space, you could fit your body inside a tiny cube which measures 1/500th of a centimetre on either side. That's a box measuring 0.002 of a centimetre on each side. You'd be much too small to see.
I can imagine that. It sounds like something that would happen in a really bad Hollywood movie. You know, a mad scientist goes, I'm going to extract all the air from your body. Okay, enough facts for one day.
Don't go. One last thing. Did you know...
No.
Did you know that you probably have mites in your eyelashes?
Mites in my eyelashes?
Uh-huh.
What are mites exactly anyway?
Yeah, they're very small creatures, like insects, only not insects. They're about 1/3 of a millimetre long, so you can't really see them. These particular mites live in eyelashes and eyebrows.
But in mine?
Well, maybe not. Only about 50% of people have them, and more older people, so you might not have any. Anyway, they're completely harmless. They just eat dead skin.
Yeah, right, harmless. I really would have preferred not to know that.
Sorry.
I mean, really?
This recording was brought to you.
Okay, my dear students. What is the topic about the listening? It's very complicated. Yes, a little.
The accent.
Yes,
different.
it's very British. It's
British,
totally
yes.
British. It's for that
Yes,
reason
the
it's a little,
accent.
yes, it's a little strong. It's a, in my opinion, it's more easy when I listen to the American native speakers, in my opinion. But it's very important to practice with other accent. But for that reason, I try to share a different audio. The topic is about science. Do you understand what is the most important thing for that listening? What is your opinion, Jennifer? What is the big topic?
Um, the um, the man talks about the bacteria. I don't know how to
Bacteria.
say
Yes.
bacteria
Yeah.
and Germans,
Germans.
and the man say to the girl that there are many bacteria in our body.
Yeah, exactly.
In
Perfect.
I'm scared when he said the bacteria are in our eyelashes or my eyebrows. So
My eyelashes. Yes, exactly.
yes,
Perfect.
but I think that is a little normal who the germs or bacteria are part in our body.
Yes.
Some bacteria, the body we need it because protects to the others germs or enfermedades
And these
um,
sashes,
and
these sashes.
yes, and yes, that some bacteria are normal and are important in our body,
Yes,
and
there are
that's
a
just
good or
one
bad.
day.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm. Yes, they are. It's a good audio because it's very informative, but
Yes,
I'm
yes.
really scared with that information.
Excellent, excellent. Nidis, do you like to share other part of the information?
Yes, teacher. When I was listening the audio, I think there are many things that I didn't know,
Mhm.
because I like science, but not this topic. To me is now it's very interesting to listen that some organisms or some bacteria are good and exist other types of bacteria. Is Jennifer say that when she listened to the word bacteria, then automatically or mean thing about things, but there are different organisms in our body that can help also with our health. Then is an interesting topic.
Okay, excellent. And shared other part of the test. Okay, the first question is for Nayland. Only about 1/10 of the cells in your body are
Only about 1/10 the cells in your body are really you,
really you. Excellent. And the next question for you. Bacteria.
bacteria are mostly really help, but for a human, really helpful.
Excellent. And Andrea Carolina.
Animals need butter to digestive food.
Digestive food. Excellent. Okay. And for you, Andrea.
You have some in your body. Uh, uh, the last.
The last one. Excellent. Okay. For Jennifer.
Okay, most of
Atoms.
the atoms are most of the atoms are um,
Do
tiny.
you
Oh,
do
I don't
you
know. I can see
remember
my
your chemistry class at school?
no. I was bad with chemistry.
Yes, I am chemistry
Symptoms,
teacher.
atoms. Yes,
Yes,
not use
yes.
it.
I love its
Empties.
chemistry.
Teacher, what is the meaning of empty? And like a full lleno o vacío?
Vacío. Mhm.
Vacío, empty space. Most of the atoms are tiny cubes, tiny, like a little tiny. Yes? No,
Maybe.
no, not you.
Do you remember
You
the atoms have in the protons, neutrons, and electrons?
is, I
No?
remember
Yes.
that names.
But the most part of the atom is empty, totally.
Ah, empty.
Yeah.
Okay.
And this is easy.
You probably have mites in your mites. What is mites?
Estos son hongos.
Ah, okay. You probably have mites in your ear, hair, ears, eyelashes,
Mhm.
in a hair.
But remember the audio.
Ah, but the last part in the
Yes,
eyelashes,
yes, yes.
but
But
in the hair
it's
also.
yes, exactly, exactly. It's possible, but for the
When the
audio,
skin
yes,
are
exactly. It's very common in the hair. Okay, exactly. Oh, for in 90s.
Mites are very small creatures that are about I think the last.
The last part? Okay, excellent. And this is the last question, maybe, yeah, for you, Naidis. Meets it?
Tiny insects.
Are
No?
you sure?
No, wait. Mites. It,
In
okay.
tiny insect is very big. Meat is small, very small.
Like jet skin?
Dead skin, yeah. Okay, excellent. Oh, two. Okay, I remember, show the answer. Dead skin, exactly a third of millimeter long. And eyelashes, empty space, 7 octillions. Yes, food, and really help. And really, excellent. Excellent, my dear students. This is an interesting way that you remember that the English is the way to study different topics, for example, science, history, a lot of different things that you like. Of the last part of the class is the activity. Oh, where is this part? Okay. This activity is for writing, but now in this class is for speaking. And share this part. Okay, please, Nelly, read this part. In this is only for context, but the activity is to try to interact with the other students with different questions. But read the first part, please.
Dating today.
Mhm.
It's a website which people go on to meet and to get to know other singles in the future. They usually try to find someone they have something in common with. That is why they ask a specific question about different aspects they are interested in. Read and write a 100-word test with the information required. Add some extra information that might be interesting for Selena.
Okay. The activity is that Selena is trying to get a date, but in this activity for our class, the most important thing is to know about the other person. Oh, I this question is. You can see the chat. There are some possible questions, but the idea is to share with the other students to know about her life. Yeah? And for example, the first question said, what activity do you enjoy doing in your free time? And start with Jennifer and try to interact with other students and know about her life. This is all her life because only for women. And try to interact with that questions, or maybe if you want other question, do you know the specific information about Nailing, about Carolina, about Nagdis? Start with Jennifer. If you like that question or other question, for what students do you like to share some information, Jennifer?
Share information about me, or I ask someone
You
that
ask
question.
a question. If it is possible to select that the question in the chat is possible, or other question if you know
Okay.
about maybe Nailen or Nidis or Andrea Carolina. I don't know.
Okay. Doing your. The question is for 90s. What activities do you enjoy doing? Oh my God, my eyes are so bad.
In your free time.
During your free time. Yes.
I don't know why is okay. Nighties is this question is for you.
Nighties.
Nighties, you can hear. Nighties.
Are you there? Hello.
Nighties.
Okay. Maybe it's. I don't know. For Nile. For Nile. What activities do you enjoy doing on your free time?
In my free time, I love to watch YouTube videos. I always when I'm in my relaxing time or in my free time, I'm say watching YouTube videos about anything, cook, languages, or entertainment in general.
And
Oh, okay.
continue, Evelyn, with the other question for Jennifer. Uh-huh.
The second question for the maid Andrea Carolina. What do you prefer to do when you are upset? Go away and count to 10 or stay and talk?
What is the count to 10?
To count. To count. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4.
What is upset?
Ah, enojada.
Ah, yeah. Every when you just say go in, I can. I think that take a walk because it's a very relaxed when you see other space. So I take a break, walk to walk. The next question is for Jennifer. Do you have a prom- promise, promise to fulfill? What is what it is?
If what is the question? If I had a promise to what?
Fulfill.
Fulfill.
Fulfilled? What is the meaning of that?
The idea es that si tienes como una promesa reservada, o una promesa pendiente.
A promise. I don't know. Maybe yes. Maybe with my my mother when um she died 4 years ago. So when she was in the hospital, she was in a difficult health. Is estaba mal, como digo.
Oh.
Yes, yes.
Mm.
I talk a lot with her, and I said, "Mom, don't worry. I will continue to study. I want to be travel in other countries, and that things